Me na gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up at me, you the fry. I for don't pay the nyaka nyaka. Today, January the 8th, 2023. Today, me family, the hot goose, they come for them very, very important issues. One, the hot goose, they for them Mayor Aki-Sawyer, the tribalistic and most corrupt mayor with Freetown don't ever, unfortunately, get through the most corrupt and demonic APC party. The hot goose they for them regarding the August 10 insurrection and involvement in that one day. Also, the hot goose they can talk about the PR system where APC go with the Supreme Court for interpretation. Then lastly, the hot goose they can talk about the massive institutional development with President Bill they do, specifically regarding the Foreign Service Commission, the academy, where it don't build, it don't institute, and it don't commission. We talk about that one day and how that one day go help Saloon. When I stay tuned, you will listen to the show na YouTube. I want to let you subscribe and let you share the program right now because these are very important issues. We're a national issue. We're concerned about President Bill in good job. At the beginning with the mayor, when I know say in August 10, 8, 9, 10, APC, we don't come together. APC, we don't connive. We talks them. They come with mayhem. They be want overthrow President Bill unlawfully. And that one day with Macolam insurrection, where people that they gather, they decide say a lawful president for pull and power, where it's not correct. Una member say anytime we SNPP kind of power, APC they get history, they get record for say they go cause all manner of problem for let them remove SNPP government. Then do 1990, is it 1999 or 98? They do with Pakaba. Even when we vote for Pakaba, a win. APC come together and Eskroma use in causing when Johnny Paul Koroma, they overthrow that government, they disturb and frustrate and kill a lot of people. Then put the country behind, then put the peace over the try forget behind. Similar thing where President Bill don't come, na power. APC don't do all kind of things for pull and power because at certain point, we hear with Samura, Dronko, Kamalu, Kamara, but they all over the place, and they say, and go create all sorts of problems for the system. And I want to listen that real quick before we continue with this one.
That has a lot of meaning. That will affect the conduct of the electoral process. I'm interested in the conduct of the electoral process. If it is credible, then I can get set for rest me meaning. But if it's not credible, it's doubtful, then I will create all sorts of problems for the system. You understand what I'm saying? It is a quality.
So Unayeri, Samura Kamara, in statement that day, he said the election it will create all sorts of problems for the system. And indeed, not to matter be conduct that elections, now Anes Kuruma be conduct that elections, now APC be conduct that elections. And Anes Kuruma be do gerrymandering, they been get everything that they possession. The only thing where they not been getting at their possession are God. Not God, now matter be no more. The only thing matter be been getting in possession are God and the people. So now that make President Bill win. And the problem where they create for the system is this. And we all know say Aki-Sawyer, now in best ally with Samura Kamara. And Aki-Sawyer, involvement into that August 10 is high. Because as a Freetown City mayor, he gets a councillor, we name Councillor Meti, we not he be organized according to the Hot Goods Network investigation, the insurrection we occur at Poti, and I did the danger happen. And then before that insurrection, Aki-Sawyer behold a meeting na a Freetown City Council wherein Meti talk say then ready for take on the government and go na street and organize people. So Mayor Aki-Sawyer, according to the Hot Goods Network investigation, Aki-Sawyer go gather through in council on them. He go gather talks all over the country. The only councillor will not agree now the one where he be sacked. That woman, councillor. I'm not going to remember her name now. Now that make it sack him. One Creole lady. Because he not allowed that day for happen. Now he pull her as deputy mayor. Now, that damage occur from the 8th, the 9th, the 10th as a city mayor, where government officials them they come out and tell people and say, no, una go by, una go do una own business. Nothing not happen in this country. But because Aki-Sawyer be involved seriously for overthrow President Bio, he not been go there for talk to people. And a responsibility for don't go join and talk to people at the city. But he refused for do him. He add a voice and then connive because they think say they're going to overthrow President Bio for letting Kande as interim president. At the end of the day, Aki-Sawyer, after the fact, after when the danger don't occur, they don't fail, the coup don't fail. Now that time now, it go begin the team up and make hypocrites for say, let people then go, let them live violence. But I mean, they tell us say, Aki-Sawyer, he hand inside that insurrection, tigi one. Now they plan them, now they finance them, and now they perpetrate the violence, and that they make sure say, they instigate and organize them talks and then finance them for do what they do. And when I see where they hold in council, they say in a policy of interest, Aki-Sawyer and I infect for her, it is all over the place. It they misbehave, say, they come out. They travel, pass the pool, the councillor. They obstruct police and duty. Where right now, they face a charges for that. They try to stop the police from investigating that matter. Then it go beyond that. Aki-Sawyer go tell people and say, they all decide and way Meti in number day. Now WhatsApp, let them delete them because the police get Meti phone. And inside that phone, a lot don't come out now do. Plenty evidences against Aki-Sawyer. And then I do. So even Aki-Sawyer now false alarmists. Now the commissions where President Bio been set for investigate the August 10 insurrection, just like how it happened in America, yeah, the one they will do the insurrection, then set commission for investigate them till today, then they catch them. Then they catch them till today. The one they will finance them. Now that one of the reasons we make Donald Trump, one of the former president of America, is still they under that investigation. They we then go to host the search day unannounced. They see plenty evidences there. So now the trouble that they don't reach Aki-Sawyer. So if then they investigate Donald Trump, then they detain him. Wouldn't Aki-Sawyer, we want for can kill the president, he organized for let them overthrow a lawfully instituted and elected government. Now today, before Mule, they don't invite the commission be done the work Boku one, we headed by Emmanuel Safar Abdullahi. They don't begin invite now the commission the one they way now persons of interest. And one of the persons of interest now Yvonne Aki-Sawyer, when are the defunct, corrupt, and most tribalistic mayor of Freetown. That woman will go grab, he try for bring war a lot. He say in a Freetown mayor, they work with many people, and they cause them. Yeah, Samura Kamara, they call tribalism. Now they don't invite Aki-Sawyer as the #1 person of interest. Members say Meti, they on record. we say then they come together, organize council order for overthrow President Biu. And Aki-Sawyer be did the clap and it don't act plenty ways. So when I enjoy as Aki-Sawyer, they ready for face, they don't drag them. Now the insurrection investigation, try the way President Biu be don't set. Aki-Sawyer, they don't invite her. Then the first person in a person of interest, we then investigate on the August 10 insurrection. When I enjoy this body water, why would they carry on?
Yo, they be tell you say you not go the police fence. But you don't show them, say, now you get this game, oh. Yo, they be tell you, say, you not go ever travel. But you don't take we up to higher level. But they be tell we, say, we not bastard picking them. Hey, God, we left we can screw you, cause now you know them, oh, good them, oh. But they be tell we, say, we not boo this year. But we they tell them, say, Papa, ya must better. Cause we born now. And we men naya, we go vote naya, Papa ya must better. Cause we born naya, and we men naya, we go vote naya, Papa ya must better. And like them cause we mad, we go vote for we mother. And like them swear we self, we go vote for we mother. And like them call we names, we go vote for we mother. And like them shumupa, we go vote for we mother. I like them Mutupa, we go vote for we mother. I like them stone we self, we go vote for we mother. Madabio, Madabio, Madabio. You know we own, you know we own, you know we own. Now education and the new direction they flow. We school picking them and not they pay fees again. Energy and power, it don't full of the country. Light don't come, light don't come, light don't day. Well, body it day now, all man no nuts. Yaba no day again, cause well body na gentry. Now we dey sign the contract for better on Salomon. Salon mineral, they better on Salomon. Now business woman, then they jump and dance and clap. New money they flow, now so the business they grow. But you don't show them, say, now you get this game, oh. You they tell you, say, you not go ever travel. But you don't take we up to higher level. So they tell we, say, we not bastard picking them. Hey God, we left we can screw you, cause now you know them, who good them, oh. But they tell we, say, we not boo this year. But we they tell them, say, Papa, ya must better. Madabio, Madabio, Madabio. You know we own, you know we own, you know we own.
All right, Famulem. Nadande, I get for Nanadi Kotokun today. So after that day, with the expect say Mayor Aki-Sawyer, they come live. I get for create a program special for bring out all the evidences of Aki-Sawyer. Leona understand say Aki-Sawyer not a good person. Leona understand say Aki-Sawyer na woman we not mean good for that country day. And then now they don't invite her now. For make it go answer to some questions and we didn't get for the insurrection we involved itself in. But most importantly now, I want to let Australians understand say President Tok Anubiu now the most transparent and accountable president we Salon don't ever get. The most accountable and transparent president we Sierra Leone don't ever get. Nina President Bill. And the reason why I talk so is this. The PR system, where APC, now the same one put on the law books, Abdullahi Conte, now one of the people that will write that law, not to Marabiu writes any constitution. And the PR system been did it, and a team will be inside the constitution, not a new team where Marabiu take and put. And PR system they only operate after we will not get opportunity for when the neck not get opportunity for shape boundary done by law. This is not thing where APC know, everybody know. But because APC them, then they want let confusion to call because then they lie. They want no more letting they happen at the country we're not correct. Then they always strive for do the wrong thing them because they want to impress the illiterate supporters them. They take the PR system for use where they stand against violence in elections, where they stand against wastage in financial country money. They say that they go to court, they not agree. But according to the constitution of Sierra Leone, hence when I don't do a census, when I don't get a population of a nation, the whole constituencies them, they're null and void, they're not even function again. So we don't get 2001 census results. We don't get new and fresh population from the midterm census. So the old constituencies and we Ernest Kromabi don't do gerrymandering, meaning it don't create boku for let it give advantage to itself in that 2018 election where God no agree. They're not a function again, are expired constituencies and all the honorable then they just after parliament close, they don't expire. So now, the system where we're ready for take, now the PR system, it don't become law. APC will get an opportunity for going to parliament and form themselves and lobby around other parliamentarians for let them form 2/3 majority. 2/3 majority means if they shape, if the parliament, for example, now 60 people and did it, then shape them into 3. 20. APC need forget 40 people out of that 60 for let them stand against the PR system. But at the end of the day, APC not able lobby. They hit facts. Now they don't find the one they always fed Honorable Abdul Kabo, Honorable AKK, Honorable Lahai Mara, we poil property in another parliament where President Bill don't make to international standards. For let down this stop, they don't find them for pay because the job is go fet where they not be supposed for fet. Now lobby they be for support for lobby for get 2/3 majority, but they not go ever get her. Because what they be argue on a not baseless argument. Nobody know they support them for that. So they don't grab, instead of them do that, they don't do how they run, they go to Supreme Court. They say let the Supreme Court go interpret that law for them. Because now the only way down in we don't left for APC for let them think say they go meander their way to power where it not go ever happen. The greatest time with thing where they don't do that insurrection, it don't come about for them. They're not able to succeed for overthrow President Bill. Now this is not the reason we make they don't begin dragging them down at the investigation. Where Aki-Sawyer, when at the mayor of Freetown, it don't become the first person of interest. I mean they tell you say that man are evil, that man are dangerous person. I mean they tell you say na fearful woman. And I don't promise and say, for in actions the way don't do against Sierra Leoneans, the thief way don't thief money, in the line at that Freetown say the plantic, we no one day plantic, millions of dollars, they don't UNDP, they don't get them. They don't lie, say they transform Freetown, they don't agree. It transform in family. If they come on a salon, if they go attend a Peking graduation ceremony, a Peking party, in birthday party in England, with people their money, if they pay transport for him, party them. That corrupt Aki-Sawyer. I mean, don't tell and say, if they connive and finance talks them, for let them kill policemen them, kill people them. I mean, don't tell and say, it go dance to the beats of that music where they play. And it go must go to jail. by the grace of God. For that the way you do, it go taste the bitterness of problem where they set against person. So the Bible says, God will deliver the righteous from trouble, and the wicked shall be in his stead. Always them in plan for President you, now in the return. So now so they do Abdullah Okonte, they don't go to Supreme Court. But fortunately, and very importantly, because President Bio in government, a transparent government, President Bio in government, an accountable government, accountable to the people of Sierra Leone, because President Bio believes say that people of Sierra Leone, that they get the mandate, that they get the power, that they get the authority, that they get the go ahead for govern that country the way how they govern. Now they get the go ahead for fight corruption. Now they get the go ahead for fight for them school picking them, them small picking them, where they come up for protect their interest. Now that make President Bio it come, it make a law say in there for become every government for become transparent and accountable to the people. And President Bio don't be done the practice that day over the years. So now for demonstrate that they also in this case, for let APC not go out there, they begin lie. For people them say, now they in charge. For begin lie, for people them say, or for begin lie, for people them about the PR system. For say they win the case or they rogue them. President Bio don't authorize the judiciary. That PR system case in the camp on Monday. Then they sit up on Monday. Where APC say President Bio not get right and NEC not get right for call for PR system. They don't go to ECOWAS parliament. They don't shame them with this same PR system. Yeah. They don't shame this ECOWAS where they be saying they don't get respect for. After when they sack Sam Sumana, they say ECOWAS not get any mandate. They don't get any jurisdiction over Salone. They don't fit here. They then go back. Where Liberia member of parliament and Ghana member of parliament they disgrace. Because APC lied for them when they count the case with PR system case, Cherry Coco and the rest of them, they all run away now the ECOWAS parliament because they don't ask enough for evidence. They don't get evidence. They're facing a saloon whether they sit down no more they lie for the illiterate supporters. So now because President Bio no one let them count that lie again, because President Bio now a transparent president and a very accountable to in people and we vote for him, he get respect for Sierra Leoneans them. First in history ever in Sierra Leone for let them judge a case in the presence of everyone and in an open court. The PR system case where APC go with, they say President Bio not get right. Then they air him next week, Monday. The judiciary don't say that they do an AYV, then they show an AYV, then they show an SLBC, and then they show on Facebook. They don't put the link for let it in on YouTube. So if you not get opportunity for watching live, what you go do? You go YouTube, you go Facebook, you go there, you go watch them for let you learn. Not sit down APC that they for can't tell you the lie. The court they put you now for let all my arena the country. Let you say you're in first hand. Now so President Bio in government they happy and they do things. First in history for let court in session. They put on public, meaning President Bio no they hide nothing now in cupboard. It won't make una become aware of anything what they do. Now they call transparency and accountability. Now the reason that one they make World Bank 1 month ago they give President Bio $100 million because they become transparent to Sierra Leoneans them and it is accountable to Sierra Leoneans them. Anything what they do, they hide that. Now so good president they behave. Now that's the reason we make me they talk to Sierra Leoneans and always let we give another fresh mandate, a new chance to President Bio. Let it continue for make Salone sexy and attractive, not to per hype. So just like how they do commissions of inquiry, where APC be saying a lie. If you been get the opportunity for watch, you for don't understand throughout the commissions of inquiry because they put on an AYV television, they put on a Facebook. You can still go AYV and watch them if APC say anything way contrary to that commissions of inquiry. But within that country there, where APC thief with terms, they will be given 10 years. After the 10 years, we'll be expecting APC for go. They thief 1 year per week. They go sack the vice president. They not make we'll see who side and judge that case. But this president here, President Bio, they do everything transparent. So anybody after this can't tell you any story in a lie in a lie. And most importantly, because President Bio respect the human capital, President Bio, anything where he want to do, and they do in the interest of Sierra Leone. President Bio na talk and do. When President Bio become a power, what he can tell we. He can say they transform the country. And they make sure say the bad name with APC Doggy Saloon, and they clean that mess. And they make sure say they expose Sierra Leone to the world for the better. They say they make sure say they develop the human capital. President Bio say they make sure say they develop institutions them where they help the development and growth of Sierra Leone. And indeed, President Bio, he don't do am. Anything where he say they do am in a talk and do. Now that they make we see say the civil service academy, the public service, I call them foreign service academy. They don't establish them, and it not only build the institution, we say all other country them, the foreign affairs staff them, ambassadors them, ambassador staff them. Now each embassy they can't train for let them get professional, for let them refresh their profession, let them get certificates on their profession, so that they go able to attract foreign investments in that country there, and Salon go better. And the young country themselves go before President Bio don't open that institution. But before they open up, what the President Bio make sure say do, build a big structure. But I will discuss more on that day after when I get this small body water about the good job the way President Bio don't say it they do am. Anything where President Bio pull him out, he say it they do am. And now that make we call him President Talk and Do the most transparent and accountable president in the history of Sierra Leone. Talk and Do president. When I get the body water and they will continue.
Trust the process. Prince Keke, Lunge Baba.
Madabio,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
Julde Jello,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do. You not talk and
For
do.
the free education,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
extend the airports,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
your projects,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
fight corruption,
Talk and do. You not talk and do. Talk and you do am. Press so you don't prove am. Talk and you do am. Press so you don't prove am. Tell we say it dey give we free education. You do am. Tell we say it dey extend for we the airport. You do am. Tell we say it dey fight against corruption. You do am. Tell we say you go approve all the teachers. You do am. Talk and do. You not talk and do. Talk and do. You not talk and do.
Madabio,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
Julde Jello,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do. You not talk and
For the
do.
free education,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
extend the airports,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
your projects,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
fight corruption,
Talk and do. You not talk and do.
Me fumble them. As this song don't say, trust the process. We just get for trust the process.
Right, Famulem, me, na gentle, the political hot goose, and you dey listen to the Hot Goose Network television live from the United States, and at the camp to now about the good job the way President Bio they do, and also the dangerous people that we then set aside for make sure say Salon no go before, but not up a hyper, just like President Bio say, Paupa, Salon go better, and President Bio continue for make Salon sexy and attractive. And always when I listen to the Hot Goose Network, you will listen na YouTube, now for subscribe and share. You will listen na Facebook, now for also follow the page and drop your comment. You will listen na Twitter, now for also drop your comment and make sure say let people they understand, because Twitter a lot of international body they also now that make at the stream the program na Twitter too. Family, I want to understand say President Bio, all this way they do. All the effort the way it don't apply in this country, these 2023 elections not to campaign President Bioge for do. I meet Hot Goose Network today. I did declare and I say in June 24, 2023, President Bioge not get nothing for campaign about. All what President Bioge for do, President Bioge for go do developmental presentation in 2023. Meaning all the job that we President Bioge don't do, now that country they where they don't get a mandate, where we all be don't get a mandate for let it do, and they go present the development to Sierra Leoneans. Now developmental presentation will get for go per 2028, not to per campaign, not to per hype. We they go do developmental presentation. But let us continue for part of the development they have for explain to you. So the civil service, the civil service academy, President Bioge don't open. Let us distinguish this between the foreign service and the civil service. The civil service, now all my way they work for government, where they na salon. When a government job, then they do. Then they call the civil servants then. And then President Bioge don't open another academy, and another school, another college for them, wherein it say some people in there where they not be learn better book. They get O level. So they get worse, so they will get worse, but then they around civil service. But then they train them. President Bioge don't establish that college in that institution there for let them train them so that they say they will build a capacity. When a member, President Bioge with human capital development, it say everybody matter. It say everybody, therefore make sure say it gets a capacity set. President Bioge say go do am. Now that may open that. But now, the foreign affairs ministers, ministry, wherein the staff the way they work in the foreign affairs, the staff the way they work in the embassies them, President Bioge don't establish an institution where they call Foreign Service Academy, wherein they train all foreign servants them. The one the way they work in the foreign affairs them, the one the way they work in the embassies them. Now the entire world. President Bioge don't open that academy. They say themselves they teach them for let them mature in their profession. Because if you ever go to international community for talk to them, for lobby for resources, they get for do something we go make their resources then they get them. So I want you to listen to the show as we move ahead. We enjoy again.
You not go the police fet, but you don't show them say now you get this game on. You they tell you say you not go ever travel, but you don't take we up to higher level. But they tell we say we not bastard picking them. Hey God, we left we can screw you cause now you know them who go them all. But they tell we say we not boo this year. But we didn't tell them, say, Papa, must better. Cause we born naya, and we men naya. We go vote naya, Papa, must better.
All right, me na gentle. I don't come back. Family, then I just a short side for you to understand. So the Foreign Affairs Academy, 9 President Bioge established, it don't go open them. It not just open them. Since President Bioge don't determine for make that country, it don't establish and build a lot of infrastructural programs. It don't build one of the biggest building when the city hall, na Freetown. That city hall, na that money they with APC, they been get to Pakaba been carry it for build the city hall. APC they eat all. Now the reason that they will make an escroma, it put a sack Herbert Williams when I been the former mayor. An escroma sack him for that city hall money where it thief and eat. From where APC come, they not able to do nothing. They run away. They abandon the building. They not build them. President Bioge don't care. He don't build them. Now people that they enjoy at that city hall. The first person they will go there, the opposition party when a Yumkela NGC, they go hold meetings. Then they President Bioge not stop them. You see how accountable they. Now that make President Bioge don't care now. He not only establish the Civil Service Academy. What he do? He try to create a structure wherein if they come, then they can't attend school day. Now we got to see foreign people they get for the Kanaya and are the first in history in the sub-Sahara, Africa. For we get a civil service commission the academy. A foreign service academy. Now President Bio don't create that institution there. So all other countries they get for kind of salon. And within that they get for do for salon way good. Number one, they get for create job opportunities. Because all them people they will get for camp, they get for the little at their hotel there. And with brothers and sisters, they will do hotel management and catering, they get for get small money. And businesses, they when a small businesses, they when they do that hotel, then they get for get economy. That's why they increase in way economy. They get for pay taxes for camp. When they come inside the country, then they pay tax, and that money they President Bio they add up for pay with police, with soldier, with teacher there, with nurses them, and other civil servants them, and pay with school picking and school fee. And also, then they go make the one that we get them bar, the entertainment center there. They say they get money because then people anyway they come for attend the civil service, the public I call them, the foreign service academy. Some of them back then one for the chic tail, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. That's what my grandpa they tell me. So then they go now they have club there. And we get for get employment and resources will come. Now so any serious government they do now institutions that they create and attract people their attention for Canada the country. When then they come, then they left the money the way they bring. Now for let the government get more money and let it create employment for people them now the country. Now so President Bio they operate. When government say, when President Bio say it creates jobs, not a job no more, it creates, you know, they understand how they do it. We don't create that academy, they employ more people. Then they get more strangers where they come. Then they get more people that get forget jobs from many other factors, both on the public sector and the private sector. It create jobs there. It establish an environment wherein the private sectors they go for get opportunity for make more money. The country they get money because they get for pay tax, and other people then go get job. Now so a serious government they operate. Now that make President Bio a design and work on the human capital development. And at this message at the center, they like today, President Bio don't launch the public, the foreign service academy. These are the opportunities and ways Sierra Leoneans will always watch for. When allow we grab the opportunity and continue for vote for President Bio, believe in her. When I not believe in any insurrectionist, the one the way they don't decide say that they kill the president, they count war, Aki-Sawyer them, they don't begin call them now. Aki-Sawyer, now the first accused, first in action. Now they don't invite for appear. Now the commission, now the committee where President Bio is set, the investigation committee. They don't drag and they go in a person of interest in that case. So now that I want Sierra Leoneans to understand. But before I complete my statement, I want to listen say Radio Garden agree share and for say every Saturday we go to tune in to Universal Radio na Freetown. And they did the live, me and Abigail on the SLPP hour with they tell people waiting at the good thing that we President Bio don't do, will for rely on again another opportunity, another mandate for continue. President Bio don't do plenty things where you listen to the Universal Radio also every Saturday. You get the SLPP hour and you go able to share and tell your family in a village, let them bring their radio by battery so that Universal Radio, they go all side of the country. And they go to Liberia. You are the Liberia, say tell your family, let them go listen to Gentle and Abigail, the Universal Radio. When I listen to the jingle so that when I go get the time in them, owner for click in Universal Radio before we try to close this program.
Me not Gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up for me, you dey fry. I for dump you dey nyaka.
You not go the police vet. Once you don't show them, say now you get this game on. You Debbie tell you say you not go ever travel. But you don't take we up to higher level.
Oh mommy, not make you face sour. Come listen to the SLPP Hour 2023. This program, they bring the power back to power. Tune in to Universal Radio at home and abroad through the internet and join the conversation with the media gurus, Gentle Patrick Madakroma, aka the political hot goose, PROSLPP North America, and Abigail Chromatine, Young Generation SLPP North America region. Come listen and learn some lesson. Give me 1 hour per your time every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. na Salon, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA, from 2 p.m. 3 p.m. Central Time, USA. Come, make we talk about the good work of the president. Good quality education, sustainable light, leadership style, infrastructure for make Salon look lovely, sexy, and attractive. Pump up the volume of your radio and listen to the SLPP Hour with Gentle and Abigail from USA live on Universal Radio. This and every Saturday. Stay tuned from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. na Salon. From 2018 to 2023, it's back to back. Talk and do after you na you. New direction, no distraction. On your radio is the SLPP Hour, proudly sponsored by the Hot Goose Network, United States of America, every Saturday on Universal Radio.
Now business woman, then they jump and dance and clap.
Amulem, Danny, na the jingle for the SLPP Hour every Saturday. I expect say for the day. Now, very good program. Where they talk a lot to me people in a salon about the good job with President Bio they do. So the Foreign Service Academy, President Bio don't establish and it don't open our first in history. Plenty thing they need the airport day and that airport day. By the time then February they come from my own projection at the Hot Goose Network, where they begin to enjoy the powerful and massive airport with the kind of ever day in the history of Sierra Leone and the Sub-Sahara Africa. So these are the development that we President Bio they do. Where we ask opposition. Then they go tell you, say, President Bio no do not yet. So I don't know what they mean by President Bio no do not yet. Inside 4 years and half, look the thing that we will point at. Any sector we go, I get for the take a sector by sector. Any sector we go, President Bio did it. Any side we go, President Bio don't affect your life. Any age and level we did, President Bio must affect your life positively within development, not to hype. This one not to propaganda. Nothing where they see, you they hear and you they touch. So I want to let people that know say the next elections, not up a campaign. President Bio know the campaign to nobody. What did President Bio they do? President Bio they do developmental presentation to the people of Sierra Leone. We vote for him. And they tell them what he don't do. And at that scorecard, just like how America through MCC, they don't give their own scorecard, international community. They don't give their own scorecard. Now so President Bio self, they give their own scorecard. They give a scorecard. They give a scorecard on 24th, but however, they do presentation just like I did school. When they give you job for do, when done, they present you script. You say I don't answer the question. Then the teacher they mark. So we get for mark for President is exam script on the 24th. But you get for give you the script first during the campaign, not a campaign what they do. Now presentation, developmental presentation, and SLPP get for do. Just like we picking, they get a market for good sell. We come again for get account. Now this APC refuse for do to we, but now President Bio they do so. So President Bio get for get account, and with now the account and down the way they give. Now I get for the tell now every day, every time. For long understand why we need for maintain President Bio. Let people they don't come just know. They can't destroy the good thing that we President Bio don't do. A lot. You go all over the country or new hospital today. All the old hospitals, they don't renovate them. Schools them, they build them. Right now, President Bio don't get a big money also that the Ministry of Education, over $50 million from World Bank to build schools back and renovate all one day. This is a massive development. Somebody when they talk about APC, the money, me not want to talk about APC right now. All what me want focus on. Now for tell people them the good job that we President Bio don't do and why they for maintain President Bio. Now for let point out to Danny. Now Danny now with Depa. Now 5 months to election. If APC not able to get leadership, they not able to get flag bearer. The other political party them. Not to my own business that they for can begin explain to the money where they don't thief. Because I know say the audit report will come out from them after Peter Conte bring and as Kuruma and Yasane they don't eat over $1 million now APC money. Where APC makes so APC that their party office where they get where they McKinney and Freetown where they be the bill they're not able to bill again because the money all they don't eat. So if the man they thief themselves, better one like Danny. Why you think say if they talk say commission of inquiry in a lie? Why you think say you for listen to them? APC then they're not good for themselves, they're not good for that country. But all what I want Israelis as they rely and trust President Bill in process. Let them continue for encourage vote for President Bill so that Salon will continue for be sexy and attractive. APC not serious. APC na Salon, anytime when they get an opportunity, now subhanallah business that they count in that country. Anytime when Salon people they give opportunity to SLPP, now alhamdulillah business SLPP they bring. Then give Shaka Stephen opportunity. What did Shaka Stephen do? He bring trouble. Kulala, he sell all the train in that country. He count corruption, he mastermind them. Then give more. In fact, nobody don't give more opportunity. He go impose more on people. They don't vote for Momo. He just go put an e. At the end of the day, Momo come, he left with power. Now so the trouble for them in that country. Thousands of Sierra Leoneans then kill them. They rape women. They born with them. They put you BN. All what we don't get against them. APC destroyer. And as Kuruma come with a young corrupt practice, then rig that election, Christian Atop Rigam. At the end of the day, what we see, they left with austerity, then point with nation, then destroy the country in resources, then put the country to mess, take to a point, and as Kuruma go Japan, now hotel, he go tifte, he run away, not pay the bills. Pass with President Buchanan and pay that bill. Those were all things that when they make, will not forgive APC. No chance again for Canada country so soon. Because all the gains that we don't make, they go destroy her. When they give opportunity to Albert Samiti Magai, you see what he do? He bring it to independence. He promotes the image of the country. He make we get with your currency. He do a lot of good things. But when APC can deploy all the train they will not get again, all the railway they destroy, and the Shaka Stevens sell all they buy rotting balls. That rotting balls, if you buy Balugu content, Bayuku content, you Balugu content, you balls we carry it. We and Eskroma and shame that couple. It's so sad and sorrowful, embarrassing and disgraceful and disrespectful to we the people of Sierra Leone. But then at Pakabaka, that war where APC left inside. It can solve that problem. I tell you, I said, SLP can alhamdulillah business. SLP is the answer to Sierra Leone. President Kabaka, it bring peace, it build institutions, and other institutions in another country. Then NASIT, then NRA, then what is it? The owner Pakaba creator. Now so a serious country good day because you need for generate revenue for the country and create job for people. And how you go do have now institutions that they create we go stay forever. People in the car, their Office of National Security, they all the ONS, they all they did in that country, they create jobs for people. That's so SLPP can do. Then done the war, build institutions. But when I ask throughout the 11 years, the 10-year will give APC, and the 11 years money with the thief, and the every year, the 1 year with the thief had, what did they achieve? Nothing. They say the greatest success now electricity and road network. That one day, as they go so, now the lights go. But when President Bio don't come, it be meet electricity. People, there's 16% of Australians and they be get access to light. But now, President Bio, as we speak, inside 4 years and 6 months, now 50% of Australians they get access to electricity. Because President Bio don't put light, solar light to they put plant there, transformer there, all over the country. Even to talk in Bawe APC, we don't abandon. President Bio don't build for the 100-bedroom hospital. They don't build for the community hall. They don't build for the electricity. Now APC don't go there. They don't put fire for that electricity there na Tonkolimba. And they try to bring light na to Mobak. They don't bring pole them. APC go set fire for that pole. They're gonna put local. President Bio bring solar them. They bring transformer for let help them. APC go they go thief the transformer they. But at the end of the day, we see the put local people, they gather all the Mercy-Man and put local, then gaze, they set bomb Soyah for Soyah APC because APC not good for the Senate, not good for the country. Because of the thief, when the thief for destroy the country and the system, they swear them. Now that make APC they continue for their opposition now and forevermore. APC not good for that country, they're not good for themselves. Now they don't thief themselves, boku millions of dollars. They don't thief her. Tradewe and they hand over now 3 million, we na 3,000 leo now per new money. Now left na the coffer. All the money where the honorable they pay is not important. But not to that the chief case they worry me. Now, how will they able to make sure say we give President Bio another mandate or a fresh mandate? Because President Bio, when it don't come, now solve it, can't solve issues. It don't come fight corruption. It don't come bring free education. It they develop the human capital. It they create institutions which say job they can. It don't create factories. The first in history. We get cocoa factory where it don't open in Kenema. We get the recent factory in a pineapple factory. Now we get money when they open at the farm and money when they open at the factory. It don't open butter factory. Then it don't open oil factory where they make butter and oil in a salon. Per mile they where they work on. It don't also try for they build the bakery now Wellington. These are all the things that we President Bio they do. They create job. Look at Lungo Airport. Now new terminal they don't make. Now there are more job for brothers and sisters again. We don't study aviation studies. Now they get more jobs so. Now so country they operate. They don't open I call them. This the civil service academy. Then they don't create job they country they get money. They don't also can now this week. Then this last week, this week they don't open the foreign affairs academy. Down the back now on that way. They don't open disaster management agency where then they create jobs and they bring money. They don't employ people. They don't open what you call youth corps. Youth man and they make money under. Youth car wash. Make man and they make money under. Then they get their livelihood. They don't create another institution for youth man where they call forest guards. That about the employee brother there. Where most of them APC not be give the opportunity for let the land book. Not to say they're stupid who. They get sense past the picking them. That mean APC stand against the academic work. But President Bio don't open that opportunity for all the young men then they join forest guards. Every year they employ over 500 of them. You tell me, now so a government for create institutions there. For let people then get more jobs and the country get more money. Now that make everywhere international community not be they give money. For 2 years, President Bio be they control that country there. We don't get no money then they pay with overdraft. It gets one account. One single treasury account where no money not be scattered again. Right now, no money not scattered again. All sides they go together. Now fiscal discipline. Now in that one day. Now respect for the country, transparency and accountability. And now what I want let Sierra Leoneans they do. Now for now, I concentrate on that one day. All the tea where they talk, not to tea when per hype. Nothing the way people that they see and they go on. We know the propaganda. Now true with the talk. If not lie, go ask the people there. We get them munafa. A lot of stuff there. These are all the reasons them where we think say we need for look at for give President Bio another mandate for long get a chance. Let it continue for develop that country there. Imagine inside 4 years, 6 months. I know say right now, people that they complain mostly say hungry day. Yes, hungry day. Because hungry, we can't meet in a salon. President Bio can't meet hungry. But what did President Bio they do for that day? During in 5 years, where they serve, a pull tax per rice, a pull tax per flour. For let no more people then get access to them. At the end of the day, although yes, rest is expensive, but they see them. We see say na Ghana, they be the fed for rest. Liberia, they be fed for rest in all day. But President Bio make sure say we stay for full remain. That hala we don't hear too much about hungry. Waiting President Bio don't determine for those. Say the next several they vote for now. Just like how it take education and human capital development and corruption as a flagship program for fed them, we make corruption not become an expensive enterprise right now in that country. Now, so President Bio don't determine in next flagship program where we vote for him, he say it can't fed hungry. Now hungry it can't fed. President Bio say nobody not get for going to bed hunger again. He said that get for be in main program. Although it continue with the other one them, he said that get for be in flagship program where they vote for him. It embark on what he call agricultural revolution, meaning President Bio they go na bush and what he do the first thing President Bio ever do now for make sure say he buy boku tractors them. I want to listen this music from Evangelist Scoba. When we see the tractors the way President Bio buy already for agriculture. We don't see if we don't do pilot phase test case. They don't begin to do chiefdom youth farming. I be don't show and I have plenty in the farm there. A lot of things that they President Bio don't test case. Now they are ongoing. And that kind of job they President Bio they do, we make salon will become sexy and attractive. So it's a way it come, it don't get all the mistakes them, the errors them. We say it get for tight the button in the tighter. with the tight the north, in the tighter. So now President Bio they embark on agriculture in the first hungry. So next election we'll vote for him. Hungry will be the thing of the past. President Bio say Salon go they sell rest now other country. So we'll go to produce rest for ourselves. Salon President Bio get for make sure say Salon they produce pepper, G-blocks, yam, granite, all that thing they do for ourselves. Now that the President Bio they work on now inside 5-year-old gear mandate. President Bio will not say about to test it. We don't test and once during the time where they overthrow that corrupt APC. Until we say after 4 years we hand over power to civilian government, and indeed it do. Where it boss me the shake in our hand, I pull out the scene. He say you come here, not can give we bad name. We are young people, they will get a long way for go. We will not promise them people here, and more time I wait till you talking for do. President Bio don't become talk and do from where he did a soldier. He say it serve this country, it protect this country. That talk and do ideology now from where them born up. Now it is inside in blood. It is inside DNA, it roll up around in the camp. President Bio, not to manual development in Kawit. Now digital development and President Bio Kawit. It pull APC, it bring democracy, it bring multi-party, it can study, it come back. We don't get the mandate again. It say at the Fed corruption, and they make SS4 they go, and they bring free education. APC say na lie, but they like today, always he talk, they don't do them. And more other development than they where they carry on. So when President Bio don't tell we back say, and they make sure say Salon go the export rest, Salon go the export cacao, I call them cocoa, Salon go the export cassava and Gary and other things we they do a ma. President Bio they wage war on hunger. Now that make agricultural revolution they bring, and I want let everybody join them. Let we support them. Let we deal with them. When I watch this music short, when I go see the tractors the way we don't bring, and they bring more every day.
Oh, who that this game ya so amada Sam na who that this game ya dey for amada Oh, who that cook and shape the game president we dey vote am back. We dey vote am back. For development na salon. Amu you don hear we dey vote am back. We dey vote am back. We dey vote am back. For development na salon. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, after you, na you. Sholele, 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 oh, 2023 na you. Show them say you do it, 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 after you na you. Salomon wetin we say, yo we dey vote for you, yo we dey vote for you, yo we dey vote for you, oh. Opu Salon go before. Freetown wetin we say, yo we dey vote for you, yo we dey vote for you, yo we dey vote for you, oh. For Salon ni better one.
See, everybody they say, yo they vote for you for Salon in better one. Even at the football, Salon a football nation. We can't see say we Bio come the first promise we give. It's the way Akin power who vote for me in 2018. It's the way I go do. I go make sure say I take Salon to Nations Cup. And indeed, President Bio do am. We see say everybody at least say he do am. He puts effort. He puts energy. He say I dey revive Sierra Leone football. Before President Bio they come, they don't ban Salon for all football activities in the world. Premier League then at the country not be the work. Now all the work. One. Then there we see Buya Toure. He go with powerful motorcar. I don't know what it is. Bugatti now he go with. Is it Bugatti? Or which kind of motorcar that they? Classy motorcar, he go with him. That young man, he don't get nothing. President Bio don't create the enable environment. He will make sure say, they go for make sure say, in fairness, Now they don't play, they don't hire Boku Salon young man. They don't get way for make money, football. Oh, now they play. People then they enjoy. Create jobs and opportunities for young people and entertainment. That's the kind of president we need. We don't need no other person for camp in that country. We allow we give President Bill chance. Let we give him chance. You don't need for leg President Bill in face. You don't need for leg in looks. You don't need for leg the way they work out. You don't need for leg you don't need for leg the way they talk. All what you need now the way how they help the Pekin, the country, the Pekin they go through a lot. President Bill don't we your system a spoiled system. Let we rely on President Bill. Let we get a mandate and when I listen me audios them and me videos them on Facebook, WhatsApp, and YouTube and Twitter. When I listen up there, when I go able to know the reason why when they vote for President Bill. If anybody don't know that reason, like when they listen me audio them, if they pick one reason and tell you brother and tell you neighbor, let they concentrate not for hype, but for make sure say salon go before. Me na gentle, me family, una share. Let's serious reunion as a year.
Yo, JJV, I'm here to tell you who is Mada Bio. M-A-A-D-A, Mada, man among all determined aspirants. Bio, B-I-O, be in office 2023. No, JJV says so. Bauba, Mada must stay for development. Nasalo, Bauba, we never vote for Bio for enjoy good governance. Bauba, Mada must stay inclusive governance. Bauba, we never vote for Bio for wild corruption. Bauba, Mada must stay. Listen, if you want to enjoy free quality education, if you want to enjoy uninterrupted electricity, Madam must stay for make salon sexy and attractive. Madam must stay for develop Sierra Leone, AW, road and bridges all over the country. Buy plenty buses, improve on transportation. Let we engage new ferries so it go by additional one. AW plenty schools as well as hospitals. Now this make majority of Sierra Leone shall say Bauba, Madam must stay for enjoy freedom of speech. Bauba, we dey vote for Bio for freedom of expression. Bauba, Madam must stay for attract investors. Bauba, we dey vote for Bio for defeat tribalism. Bauba, Madam must stay. What is? Now Madam Bio EF for mix along with the MCC. We don't get developmental relationship with America. Madam the current chairman of African Peer Review. Madam the answer to salon problem. Madam the solution to salon problem. We tell you plenty, take it focus on global map. Now this make majority of Sierra Leone shall say Bauba, Madam must stay. For give we enough money. Bauba, we dey vote for Bio for great job employment. Bauba, Madam must stay for build plenty factories. Bauba, we dey vote for Bio for provide electricity. Bauba, Madam must stay. Ayo, this is JJV. Respect to all SLPP media bloggers on social media. Thank you for the good job they do. We the patriotic Sierra Leone, they appreciate you now because you they debunk the fake news the way they can on social media. The likes of Gentle Patrick Madakoma, the political hot goose network, is also the PRO SLPP North America. He's the godfather of the SLPP social media. Respect to Abigail Kromati of the Hot Goose Network. Shout out to the SLPP North America 2023 media team. Mustafa Pabai Attila, you did it. Loklesa Pandayeke of the People's Network. Members of the Great Movement. Dima the Great. DJ Force. What about you, General Kaloko? Memona Rappel, you did it. The CEO of the Viewfinders. What about you, SLPP Koma? All social media of the SLPP, we respect you now. JJ Vagan says so. If you respect the views and aspiration of HE, the President Madabio, dancing with me, Bauba, Madam must stay. For give we enough money, Bauba, we dey vote for Bio for great job employment. Bauba, Madam must stay for build plenty factories. Bauba, we dey vote for Bio for provide electricity. Bauba, Madam must stay. Bauba, Madam must stay. Bauba, we dey vote for Bio You don't for me? Hot News Network TV.